What's up, you guys? Neko Pretty here. Today, we're going to be reviewing Adam Warlock from the same comic wave that the Miles Morales is at. So, I don't know what this wave is called. Marvel Legends Comic Accessory Wave? We'll call it Comic Accessory Wave. But, let's get into it and just look at Adam Warlock. Looking at the box, here is front of the box, Comic Accessory, Adam Warlock. Again, the box is so big, I can't fit it all in frame. So, to the side, Infinity Gauntlet, Marvel Legends series, Marvel Legends 1991 number 1. This, the Infinity Gauntlet, is one of 3 reasons why I got this Adam Warlock, but we'll get into it later on. Front of the box, side of the box, not much. Back of the box, I think I went over last video who I want from this wave, and I've got pretty much all I want. I am waiting for either Iron Man to go down or Banshee to go down. So if those two go down in price, definitely gonna pick this up. Dakin probably won't pick up, but that's my opinion at least. So let's crack him open and take a look at Adam Warlock. Before we get into it, I thought it'd be cool if any of you are wondering if I keep my boxes. No, I do not. I kind of just tear through the thing, and yeah, I kind of just tear it. So enough of that. Let's get right into the figure. Getting Adam Warlock out of his plastic packaging, we can see he looks really cool. I like how he's comic accurate to, or at least comic accurate to the Infinity Gauntlet storyline. I think he looks pretty cool. Now, one of my not a lot of pet peeves, honestly. One of my minor pet peeves is the heavy, plastic cape. You would think now in 2025, Hasbro would give us cloth capes, or even like how the Doctor Doom was just, just a little cloth cape and not wired or anything. But I probably will end up getting a custom cape for Adam Warlock. So enough of that. Let's look at accessories first. So it comes with a staff, really cool looking. It's got nice paint to it. It's not overly detailed and not under detailed, if that makes sense. And then of course he comes with 2 open C grabbing hands, weapon holding hands, we'll say, and then he comes with 2 fists. So the basic array, at least he has, equal set of hands. And then the main attract, or before we get to that, the little comic Infinity Gauntlet book, right? Looking really nice. It is printed on, so the back just says Marvel Legends series, but very cool nonetheless. And then the main attraction itself, oh shoot, the Infinity Gauntlet, which looks super sick. It's got all the gems on them. I think they're called gems in the comics, and then it was called stones in the MCU, but looking really nice. And then I'll compare it to, because I have Thanos, so I'll compare him to, the big gauntlet, but looking really cool. The paint on it is super nice. It does kind of fall off, so you do have to put this, and then this pegs on to whatever figure you want. So let's look at Adam Warlock in more detail, and then we'll go over articulation. Taking a look at Adam Warlock in more detail, he is really well, or I guess the only real detail would be his face, which we could zoom in on that. Looks really nice. I like how he looks, although I would have preferred like a normal looking face for Adam Warlock, but he looks really nice. The gritting teeth, looking real white. His lips, I don't know why he did that. His eyes also look really cool. The hair, love how the hair looks. Turned out really nice. The back, not much wash to it or not much detail, but nonetheless, it looks really cool. And his cape as well looks really nice. Not much to say, especially because, it's not wired or anything. So it's literally just a huge heap of plastic. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any issue sanding him up, but a cloth wired cape would have been nice. Because, I mean, McFarlane does it, and McFarlane is only like 22.99, and this Marvel Legends Adam Warlock was 25.99. So man, make it make sense, you guys. Yeah, let's go over articulation, and then we'll do height comparison, and I'll compare the Infinity Gauntlets. Moving on to the articulation segment, his head can look up all the way up. The cape does get in the way, but that's fine. Can look down all the way. Again, cape gets in the way. Side to side. I do notice that I have some paint rub right there, if I can zoom in. I do have a little bit of paint rub for the focus, but it's there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you see? It's like rubbing off, which kind of bothers me. But, I mean, what are you going to do, Arm can go up, yay, high. That's better. Down, butterfly joint. So that's cool. They added a butterfly joint, but not much use to it. Bicep swivel. I will say his arm feels kind of gummy, which I don't want to pry too much because I don't want to snap it or anything. But be on the lookout because they are pretty gummy. Double jointed elbows. Wrist can go side to side, down, up, and only the fist can go side to side, up and down. These just go up and down because they're weapon holding hands. So be wary and don't break the wrist. Ab crunch can make him go forward that much, back a decent amount. I do wish he had a diaphragm joint, like that let him go side to side. But I mean, I guess I gotta cut corners somehow. Waist can go side to side. Leg can kick up that high. Can go not that far back. Yes, thigh rotation. Double jointed knees. Gosh, that was a fight. Double jointed knees, calf rotation, and going to go down, up, left to right, and no toe articulation. So this guy uses the Sunfire body mold, which it's a decent body, but I wish they would make, what is it? I think Amazing Fantasy. I wish Amazing Fantasy body was used for all the bodies, because I mean in my opinion, I think it's the most suitable body for most Marvel Legends, but that's just my opinion, right? Let me know what you guys think down below. Let's look at the Infinity Gauntlet. I'll pull out Thanos, and then we'll do height comparisons and overall review on Adam Warlock. So, getting Thanos and comparing Infinity Gauntlets, we can see the difference for me, I think, is just size, right? I mean, because this is Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet, which looks really, really nice as well. It's just, bigger. And I've never thought to like put this on anybody else, which maybe I should do that. But getting Adam Warlock closer, we can see it's not the same paint because Thanos is more shinier. This is more of a matte yellowish finish, which I guess is more accurate to the source material, right? Uh, Nah, I suppose so. Yeah, I like how it looks. I do wish it had like a shining effect on like the gems, like like when it does. I don't know if you can tell, but like it does like that little glimmering effect. I wish this one came with that, like somewhat of a glimmering effect. But I'm pretty content with this. I think this will scale really well, and like the gauntlet is supposed to shift to whoever wears it. In the comics, for those of you who don't know, in the comics, the Infinity Gauntlet can be worn by anyone. It doesn't have like that restriction that the MCU had, where you have to be like certain level of strength or something. Yeah, just FYI for those who don't know. So let's move into size comparisons and then overall review on Adam Warlock here. So here we have height comparisons. So here we have Adam Warlock next to Thanos. I thought I'd scale him next to Thanos since I already have him out. Um, Adam, and then next to Brother Voodoo, of course, the channel mascot, as some would say. But here is Adam Warlock next to Thanos and Brother Voodoo. I like how he scales. He's not too tall nor too short. He scales just about right. Because I think in the comics, when I read Infinity Gauntlet, Adam Warlock was a little shy of Thanos' height. I mean, Thanos is, more of a bigger guy. I think he's more Hulk size, maybe a little smaller than the Hulk. I'm not 100%. Let me know down below if you guys know. But yeah, I think he scales really well. So let's move into overall review on Marvel Legends comic series Adam Warlock. Moving on to overall review and overall thoughts and scaling 1 to 10 on Marvel Legends comic series Infinity Gauntlet Adam Warlock. On a scale of 1 to 10, would I recommend you? Is it a pass or a grab? I'd say, okay, I'd say, I'd say pass until he goes down in price, unless you're either one, a big fan of Adam Warlock, two, you want a comic accurate Adam Warlock, which we haven't had in like years, I'm pretty sure, or three, you just really want the Infinity Gauntlet accessory, which, don't get me wrong, it's a sick accessory, and I think kind of the whole selling point of this guy, in my opinion, anyways. I think people were like hyping this up because, comic accurate Adam Warlock, but sorry, I had to burp. I think he looks really nice either way. Does it suck that it's basically the Sunfire body mold? Yes. I wish they'd use like Amazing Fantasy body mold or the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man body mold actually, because it's more like buff. But I guess to each their own, guys. Yeah. Would I? Okay, scale of 1 to 10. Solid 7, 6 to 7 on my scale. 6 to 7. I think it's a solid pickup if you really do want like an Adam Warlock in your collection. So yeah, that's about all I got. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Again, thank you for the constant support you guys show. And I wouldn't be here making videos if it weren't for you guys giving me your input, liking the content, leaving comments. I try to respond to every comment. So thank you guys. I will not ever get tired of saying that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Next video will probably be either another Marvel Legends, or I'll try to change it up and do either a McFarlane review or Mafex review. So I'll try to switch it up. If not, it'll be another Marvel Legends review. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. And thank you for watching. Catch you guys on the next video.